How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Lobo here, bringing you some more Batman Telltale series. And things have been turning very, very interesting. For one, we actually know who the Children of Arkham's boss is. For those of you who don't know, sorry, spoilers, I have to. If you don't want to watch, if you don't want to find out who it is, don't watch the stream right now. Watch the video. Watch the previous video on my channel, and you'll find out. Part 7, I believe. I believe it was part 7. I'm sorry. Give me a minute here. Part 6. Sorry about that. So watch part 7 right now. Just watch part 7 right now and you'll find out who it is. But as of right now, we're going to continue on with some more Batman Telltale series. Excuse me for 1 minute. Don't mind my sexy posing. Alright, here we go. So, we got 2 more chapters left, and let's go figure out what they do now. So, here's a recap of what happened last episode, for those of you who don't know. Take it away, Telltale. Now. 1, 2, 3, now. There we go.
Why did you do it? Harvey needed you. Why save me?
I haven't actually seen it yet. You've had me wrapped up this whole time. Numbed beyond belief. Maybe it's not that bad.
Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. Oswald Cobblepot.
You're the only ally I have in this building. It's important. I need you to be my eyes and ears.
All right, I can do that.
Keep Oswald out of R&D. Let me know if anything comes up.
You're a good man, Bruce.
That face change.
Please, Selina, I have to tell you how I... Bruce?
Selina, I think you should get out of Gotham. It's not just Harvey. The Children of Arkham are after you. It's not safe right now.
Yeah. Maybe you're right. Dropped your pen.
That's not...
I think it's time you knew my real name. I am Lady Arkham.
And there you have it, guys. Vicky Vale turns out to be Lady Arkham, which is the boss's name of the Children of Arkham. So now, with that big mystery solved, now we gotta find ourselves being locked up in prison because we attacked Oswald due to the drug. I'm actually...
You have to face the truth sometime.
Retribution, Bruce.
Okay, I'm up.
For Christ's sake, put some clothes on. Doctor's making the rounds soon.
Doctor? What doctor?
Oh man, I really do need some
Is that my blood? God, I hope it's mine.
Yeah, I don't want some diseases from this bad place. Infested, infectious area. Yeah, let me just stare at the camera like, you son of a bastard. Well, anyways, what else we got here? Broken
Looks
wall.
like someone was angry. Lovely.
I'm in a maniac. Yeah. Gonna put the jumpsuit on.
Arkham Asylum. This can't be happening.
It's happening, Brucey. Put the jumpsuit on.
This can't be real.
It's real, alright. You took a turn for the worse when you got drugged, son.
Better be decent. You settled? Good. Anything you need? Water, piss, rat poison? I've been asked for rope before. Not really allowed to give it out. Of course, I could make an exception for you.
You can tell me why I'm in Arkham Asylum for a start.
What, rich boy doesn't remember? Oswald Cobblepot? You beat him to a bloody pulp. Nearly killed him. Landed you here. Any of this ringing a bell? Might as well get comfortable. This is your home now. Time to meet your neighbors.
Oh.
As you were. You look just like him.
Your father ever tell you about me? How he sent me here? Left me to rot in this goddamn hellhole? Somebody's gotta pay for that. I hope to God there is a hell. I want your daddy to see what I do to you.
I am so sick of everyone blaming me for what my father did. I'm not him. Hurting me does nothing.
Maybe not, but you're the next best thing, Wayne.
Son. You want a piece of... Ow.
Come on, pretty feel good? You like this?
The welcoming committee has really gone downhill around here, hasn't it?
What the?
Rude! Churlish! Not nice! How do you like it? You are pathetic!
How is that?
Who?
Wait.
Buddy. Oh, buddy. Are you okay? You don't look so grand. More like the opposite. What would that be?
Thank you. I appreciate the help.
You're welcome. If we don't look out for each other, who will, right?
What is going on in here?
It's like I told you, Doctor. These creeps were attacking the new guy.
Well, who did that? Was it you?
Of course not. It was mostly over by the time I got in. The new guy's tougher than he looks. Right, buddy?
Bruce, is that really what happened?
Go on, tell her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened.
We have a very strict no fighting policy here in Arkham. If you can't obey that rule, you're going to find yourself in hot water fast.
Yeah.
The orderly that was here before took money from these men and let them into my room. He gave them a taser.
I knew that you coming to Arkham could cause some excitement, but I didn't expect it to happen so fast. I'll do my best to keep you safe, but I need you to be careful.
Us nice guys gotta stick together. Am I right?
Come to me if anything happens.
Don't worry. I'm always careful.
And you seem to be able to defend yourself quite well. Still, better to play it
Oh my God,
safe.
Joker.
You were lucky. Help came so quickly.
I'm just looking out for the new guy.
I'm Dr. Joan Leland, by the way, head of psychiatry. I'll be overseeing your case personally.
He looks like a
We'll get you
chill
transferred
dude
to a
right
new
now.
room,
He doesn't look
Bruce.
as
One that doesn't
psychotic.
have your blood all over it. For now, follow me.
I'm sorry, I don't think I ever got your name.
Me?
He's never given his name out to anybody.
What?
You just call him John Doe.
Bingo.
John Doe. This is gonna be an interesting tale. Oh my God, this is gonna be one hell of a chapter now that they introduced Joker.
John is one of our most improved patients. He's been with us for quite some time. I'm sure he'd be willing to show you around. Right, John?
Oh, yeah. I'll show him the whole 9 yards.
I think it would be best if you stayed by his side for now.
There's not enough black tiles, you hear me? There's too many white tiles!
I'm just in an interesting area, aren't I?
You know, Doc, our last session was so enlightening.
That's good to hear. Your next evaluation is in a few weeks. I'm glad you're starting to understand yourself better.
Oh, every day, Doctor.
Every day.
I can't taste anything! I want to taste!
Gotta be more careful, Bruce. Some of these guys bite.
I'll keep that in mind, Mr. John Doe. Damn,
You remember
he
the
has such a
first
chill
time
personality.
you let me into the
for
rec
now.
room, Dr. Leland?
How could I forget?
You had to teach me how to play checkers.
Well,
No, you need to let me go. I have to warn the president. You're trying to kill me. You don't know the president.
They don't like it when you try to use the phone.
that's because phones are for staff use only. No exceptions.
Then stop that guy from trying. Such persistence.
Wrong number, dumbass!
John! I'll come by to check on you two later.
Don't worry about us, Dr. Leland. Take good care of him.
I don't know, Joker. Your history throughout the times of taking care of people. It just depends on which Joker of the one of the ages is he's from. The Bronze, the Golden, or the Silver Age. Then we can establish some sort of like agreement and understanding with each other. This is awesome. This is pretty
Welcome to Arkham Asylum.
They gotta introduce Harley.
Believe it or
Harley
not,
as Harleen first.
Some of these people are crazy.
And you're definitely
But
one of them.
everyone's friendly, mostly.
The Guardian of Gotham.
I'd watch yourself around those two. not a big fan of strangers. And just a little bit, you know, prone to outbursts of violence.
Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate you showing me around.
That's
like this.
Victor Saz. That has to be Victor
What can I
Saz.
say? I always try to keep an eye out for new guys. Let's see. On the couch, that's St. Louis. Ooh, shh. His favorite show's on. Never misses it. All right, friendo. Commercial break. Get up! Where is the remote? One of the orderlies must have taken it. Never fear, though. I'll go ask Leland. She likes me. Ooh, I almost forgot. Here.
What is this?
Look at how chill this. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Alright, so... Cabinet. Look at my walking. Look at my walk. It's so, like... He's so droopy right now. Oh, that's the dude, the ventriloquist dude, isn't it?
Yes, I cracked it.
With Scarface, I think his name was.
I swear, if you don't shut up, I will come over there and shut you up. I solved the cookie riddle, not you. Sorry. I'm not really crazy, you know, in case you were wondering.
Well, don't worry, I'm not crazy either.
Yeah, right. You wouldn't be here if you weren't.
Sure.
Yeah. I kind of want to talk to Mr. Arnold Wesker. Look at he has such like a sideways like tilt, like he's just like out of it. Look at him, he's so down in the dumps.
That's the move you're going to make, huh? Yeah. Why? Why? No reason.
Louis.
What? No, that wasn't me. I'm sane, Louis. And that was... that was crazy, Louis.
Billy.
See?
Hey, it's Billy! Billy, how did you escape this place?
You got a bad case of the mind knives. I can tell. Just shove off, all right? No mind knives for me. I already got my shots.
Hey there, buddy boy. You missed me? I missed you.
However, the threat remains. The children of Arkham are still out there, and I will not rest until these streets are safe and firmly under my control.
Never anything good on, is there?
Doctor says that's against the rules. For the last time.
Yep, Victor Saz, just like I thought.
He cheats. Every time. He cheats. Sees what I'm thinking. Mind control. Cheater.
I told you, if I could read minds, I certainly wouldn't waste my time on yours.
Yeah, I'm not going near that. Let's see. Nurse station. See if we can use the key on this.
Not the right key for this.
Mr. John Doe, how's it going, buddy? Mind giving me a few pointers about where this key is supposed to be going to? Maybe this one? Right here?
Doesn't work there.
What other... I kinda want... I kinda want to... I don't know.
Batman really did a number on this guy. Just let him be. Sorry, I can't talk right now. I gotta keep my eye on this guy.
just chilling. You know, just chilling.
You are nasty.
Yo, Mr. John Doe, care to give me a few pointers?
Your key, it didn't work.
Of course not. That's not how you get out of here. You tried it though, didn't you? That's hilarious.
My enforcement squad has already seen great success. They stopped a massive attack being organized out of a local SkyTrain depot.
Politicians usually bore me to tears, but this one has become a lot more interesting lately.
In my Gotham, no one's above the law, including Bruce Wayne. After his vicious attack on Oswald Cobblepot, I had Mr. Wayne committed to Arkham Asylum, where I hope he'll receive the treatment he so desperately needs.
Double-crossing, two-faced.
I thought you and the mayor were friends. I mean, you were supporting his campaign. I saw all sorts of photos of the two of you together.
He is the reason I am in here. I can't believe he did this.
Quite the temper on you. I have one too.
In which Mayor Dent announced the creation of a special enforcement squad under his direct command to combat an imminent threat from the children of Arkham.
Rest assured, we will find these terrorists, their stockpile of drugs, and their leader, this Lady Arkham, before they can strike again.
Now, this is good television. Mayor on a rampage versus freaky drug terrorist.
I'm gonna find your drugs.
I'm going to expose your corruption.
Lady Arkham is dangerous. Way more dangerous than you think.
Oh, I know a bit about Lady Arkham. Let me tell you.
Tragically, there's still no sign of Gotham Gazette reporter Vicky Vale after her mysterious disappearance earlier this week.
Very tricky, Vicky. I think we both know she's quite the, lady, right, Bruce?
Wait, you know that Vicky is... Tell me what you know.
You wanna find Vicky and her drugs, huh? Get your revenge just like you got your revenge on Cobblepot? Publicly and dramatically! Something entertaining for these newscasters to talk about.
Well, that all depends on you. If your information is good, we'll see.
I knew I liked you. I've been watching you for a while now, Bruce. And I can tell there's something darker in you. When you attacked Oswald, I could tell you enjoyed it.
Really? Really, buddy?
If those cops hadn't dragged you off of him, that Cobblepot punk would be dead.
That wasn't me. It was just pumped full of her drugs.
Those just amplify what you're already feeling, what's already inside. Don't be ashamed. It's in your blood. I see a lot of your father in you. She probably does too. It's obvious that's why Vicky hates you. Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Vales killed?
I never said he killed the Vales. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
What?
You didn't know that? The Arkhams did not approve of what your dad and his partners were doing. They were gonna blow the whistle on the whole thing, so your dad, well, pop, pop. Her parents murdered, leaving her with an unquenchable thirst for vengeance. Surely you can relate. Tragedy can drive people to do some pretty dark stuff.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Tragedy can be a powerful motivation.
I knew it. I knew it. Very good instincts on this sort of thing. You and Vicky are both dark souls, and now you're heading on a collision course towards each other. That's gotta be fantastic. You see, I know what you really are.
You do?
And that's why I really want to tell you where Vicky's moved her drugs, but you're not gonna do anything while you're stuck in here. So, I vote we get you out. How hard can it be? You're Bruce Wayne. The Waynes always get what they want. All it would take is a phone call.
Well, sure, but there's no phone. I can...
Assume I can take care of that. But it's gonna come at a price. When I get out of here, you're gonna owe me a favor, okay? Just one. Yeah, I don't know what it is yet. But what's one favor between friends?
Let's be friends
Sure.
with Joker.
One favor, that seems fair.
Excellent. We'll have loads of fun. You'll see. All right, tell you what, I'm gonna make a distraction to get the guards away from that gate. The rest is up to you. You make that phone call, and I promise I'll tell you how to find those missing drugs.
Now, assuming who you
Hey,
want.
Zaz! Hello, Zaz.
What the hell do you want?
Settle a bet. What happens if you make a tally mark before you kill someone?
What are you talking about? Ah! No! No, I don't match him. Oh, God, I don't match!
You can fix that right now!
Skin feels like it's itching. Burning! Need to get rid of it!
Stop! Someone get me a sedative! Run, Brucey! Run!
We gotta use the phone!
Damn it! Call security!
GCPD.
Gordon, it's Bruce Wayne.
Wayne, aren't you supposed to be in Arkham Asylum?
Listen, Gordon, I haven't lost my mind. I was drugged. The same drug the children of Arkham used on Montoya and Harvey Dent. You get me out of here, and I'm willing to testify.
This might help our case, actually. That makes 3 victims now, and Renee says she's got some new evidence. If you're willing to testify, I think I can get you out of there.
Thanks. I have to go.
Not bad.
Oh, Bruce, I have not had this much fun in ages.
Let me tell you
He's just
how
the
to
face,
find
man.
Vicky's stash of missing drugs. Ask the Fails.
Quickly,
Sup?
come on.
Good luck on the outside, Bruce.
I just know you're gonna put on quite a show.
Oh, Joker, he's such a good guy, that guy. Oh, that clown. Oh, he's just a cool... What do you do with this sort of... Jesus, I can't think of anything. This guy's gonna get me killed.
Pretty grisly scene in there. Multiple stabbings. One of the orderlies had a finger bitten off.
If you're looking for who to blame, maybe start with the mirror, because you're the one that left violent psychotics unattended.
Mr. Wayne, I understand you have been through a trying day, but that does not give you the freedom to criticize me or this facility in that way.
Yeah.
Because from my perspective, my patients were fine until you went into that rec room today.
Oh, really?
One moment. Seems you have a visitor.
Alfred. Ah, Bruce. Thank heavens you're all right. You'll see everything is in order. Signed this morning with Lieutenant Gordon of the GCPD. He is to be released into my care.
I know it seems like using your power and influence is the best way to make this all go away. But it's just avoiding the problem. What happened with those men in your room? The riot with Zaz? You clearly need help, Bruce. He needs extensive evaluation, treatment.
I think I'll get a second opinion.
Yeah, I'm sure you can afford the one you like.
Let's go, Alfred.
Don't be looking at me like that.
I will see you on the outside, Bruce.
I can't wait!
What's that about?
My new psychotic friend. Don't you like him? His name goes by John Doe. He's such a cool guy. You just got to sit down and have a drink.
Well, I just can't believe that Lady Arkham was actually Vicky Vale this entire time.
And all the while she was working with Cobblepot to try and bring me down.
Did Lieutenant Gordon hear about this lead when he let you out?
Not yet. Batman will handle this one first.
Even during Batman's brief hiatus, Gotham has become that much more dangerous. And the public opinion on Bruce Wayne... well, it certainly hasn't gotten any better.
Yeah, well, that's why it's Batman's turn now.
True, I suppose public opinion doesn't affect him much. Though, if the people protesting to have you thrown back in Arkham get their way, that could put a damper on things.
Selina?
Good to know Miss Kyle's keeping in touch from wherever she is now.
In other news, if you've noticed, the streets of Gotham have been a lot quieter recently. You're not alone. The GCPD has reported a sudden and steep drop in violent crime in the past few days, with the number of 911 calls falling off a whopping 60%. Many are attributing it to the decrease in the visibility of the terrorist group Children of Arkham, whose members seem to be taking some time off. Or maybe it's just our new Mayor Dent making good on his campaign promise to bring down crime in the city. Either way, the citizens are breathing a sigh of relief.
Talk to you later.
Hello, Harvey.
You should have stayed in the asylum where I put you.
What do you want, Harvey?
The streets of Gotham are a dangerous place for someone like you right now. Well, you'll figure that out. Eventually. But by then, it'll be too late.
I'll be fine, Harvey. I can handle myself.
I don't think you understand the danger you're in. Maybe you haven't heard, but the Children of Arkham have gone underground. Obviously plotting some sort of attack, and people are scared, panicking. I needed to show them that my resolve hasn't weakened, that Gotham is still strong. So I gave them an enemy. You and your family's filthy corruption.
Jesus, Harvey.
The last thing I need is you traipsing around Gotham.
Would you listen to yourself? You sound insane.
No. I'm just a man who's done letting assholes like you run the world and take whatever they want. Can't let you keep running around scot-free, Bruce. It's the will of the people.
You can spare me your will of the people crap, Harvey. I know this is personal.
You knew I was interested in Selina. What you did was a low blow, Bruce.
It was.
A real man wouldn't have done that.
That isn't how I wanted things to go down either, Harvey. And I'm really sorry they did, but that is no excuse for this ridiculous crusade against me.
I don't need an excuse. You're a criminal, and I'm coming for you. Bruce? Bruce!
We're done talking.
He needs to not let that side show his back.
What's going on here?
Well,
Well. Bruce Wayne. You really must have done something to piss the mayor off so much, hmm? And maybe I'll get a bonus for this. Open the trunk. We're searching the car. If we find anything tying you to the Children of Arkham, including drugs, weapons, or any other suspicious materials, you will be taken into custody.
Go ahead. I have nothing to hide.
Doesn't sound like it. Besides, everyone's hiding something.
Like you?
Come on, what's the damn holdup?
Get back to your car.
Of course. Should have known. Go back to Arkham, you damn maniac!
The hell?
Careful, or you'll be the next Cobblepot.
Showing your face in public like this? Not real smart.
I am tired, I am hungry, I haven't showered in 3 days! I want to go home, and if you don't get the hell out of my way, I swear to God, I will have this car run you over, and then back up again, just to make sure it did the job!
Bruce!
Shut up, Alfred, I can handle this!
Someone else heard that, right? This psycho just threatened me!
Yeah, I filmed the whole thing!
They should lock you up!
Oh, God, Alfred, I'm sorry. I don't...
You'll be fine. We just need to get out of this mess.
Nowhere to run, dirtbag!
Next one won't be a warning shot! Alright, now the way I see it, there are 2 ways we can do this, Bruce Wayne. Either I let these people at you and see how you handle mob justice, or you could make a little donation to me and my boys to help us stay well-funded, hmm? And well-armed? What do you say?
They've got us blocked in. I can't back up.
This is turning ugly, sir. What would you like to do?
Hey, the mayor's gonna hear about this, and it ain't gonna make him happy.
Hey, he's the problem, not us!
Back off,
Bruce! Hey! Your father committed innocent people to Arkham and made sure they stay there for the rest of their lives!
Keep back if you know what's good for you!
Here. It's everything I have, okay?
Sure, that'll work.
This isn't over.
Yeah, sure. Take it up with City Hall.
Jesus Christ. That psycho form is like not letting things be easy.
Sir? Just get us home, Al. Fast.
Yeah, because I can't take this craziness much longer.
I'm fine, okay? I just need to get to the computer.
You're exhausted. And the influence of Lady Arkham's drug may still be affecting you.
Harvey is turning Gotham into a police state. Oswald has stolen my company, and we need to find Vicky and the Children of Arkham before they strike again. I can't just ignore it.
You're in no condition to work. You absolutely must get some rest.
Then help me. Feels like the whole damn cave is coming down.
Of course I'll help. Let's start by addressing the problem at hand.
You're right. You're right. Let's just focus on getting my head clear first. Bring up everything we know about Vicky Vale's drug.
Yes, of course.
If I can isolate the presence of the drug, I should be able to synthesize an antidote. Start a DNA scan. Compare it to my DNA on file in the back computer.
I'll make the preparations.
Let's do this. Alright, so... Updates. Who's got the updates? I have the updates, but what time? 7:45. We still got time. Let's do this. Yeah. My money helped them get there. But now I have to admit that Gotham City has a monster in the mayor's office. He's become a distorted version of the Harvey I used to know, twisting his crusade against crime into an excuse of authoritarian. tactics. He has also declared war on Bruce Wayne, signing the order committing me to Arkham and stealing credit for the defeating the Children of Arkham's plans. In his heart, he may want to save Gotham from crime, but his brutish so-called enforcement squads are only making things worse. I'll have to confront him sooner. Mr. Penguin! I can't even begin to imagine the terrible things Oswald is doing in Wayne Enterprises now that he's CEO. For generations, my family worked to make the company worth admiring, and he's going to corrupt it into something horrific. More than anything, he can't be allowed to discover my secret technologies. The savage beating I gave him at the press should keep him distracted long enough for me to come up with a plan to deal with him. Yeah, he's gonna be punch, swiss. I thought I could handle everything on my own, but Jim Gordon has proven me wrong. If it wasn't for him, I'd still be rotting away in Arkham Asylum. Instead, I'm back on the streets. No matter what happens between us personally, I'll have to remember that Gordon always stands for what's right. Except Gotham gaslighting. Nothing. Vicky Vale, as I thought I knew her, is gone. She has ceased to exist. Her real name is Victoria Arkham, but I guess she prefers to be called Lady Arkham. She's been there in front of me the whole time, and somehow I failed to see it. How? She manipulated me and tried to ruin me and came too close to succeeding. It was a sloppy mistake that I can't afford to let happen again, but that ends now. First thing I need to do is track down her supply of that mind-altering drug and destroy it. She's known as Lady Arkham among her followers, but now I know her name, Victoria Arkham. But Vicky Vale persona seems to be gone forever. I can't believe I let her into my home. I can't believe I've never figured out who she was or what she was doing. But now that I know, there's nothing that will stop me from taking her and her followers down. The Children of Arkham. Ever since I stopped their plot to spray the citizens of Gotham from their drug, the Children of Arkham seem to have been quiet. If it hadn't been Arkham, I would have been immediately tracked them all down, but it seems Mayor Dent has taken up the fight in my absence. He'll crush them and anyone who tries to stand in his authoritarian tactics. Mr. John Doe, buddy. My time in Arkham was short, but one patient in particular left a big impression on me. I didn't catch his name, but I won't forget his face or his laugh. He's like some kind of creepy circus clown. However, he did provide invaluable help in tracking down Vicky and her drug stash. For that, I agreed to grant him a favor. What's one favor to a man who'll never see the outside of Arkham Asylum? He's gonna want out. That's the thing, Bruce. Gotham feed. Newly elected Gotham Mayor Harvey Dent has barely moved into the City Hall, but he's already apparent this administration will be quite different than the last. Look no further than the mayor's recently appointed private security team manning checkpoints throughout the city. Though spokesperson for a mayor says the checkpoints have been set up in the interest of public safety, they decline to say where the newly hired officers come from. One thing's for sure, however, and that's the chain of command. The new officers report directly to Harvey Dent. Harvey Dent ran as a law and order candidate with these new checkpoints. And with Gotham's, we'll see that promise enacted for better or for worse. Wayne out of Arkham in less than 48 hours. Gotham's most famous billionaire inmate barely had time to warm up in his bunk at Arkham Asylum before he walked out of the front doors a free man. Bruce Wayne was arrested 2 days ago after assaulting incoming Wayne Enterprises CEO Oswald Cobblepot in a press conference on the steps of the Wayne building. The press conference was called after an emergency vote by the board of Wayne Enterprises to remove Wayne CEO citing recent troubling revelations about the Wayne family. Many felt his erratic behavior would lead to an extended stay in Gotham's notorious mental health facility, but less than 48 hours after being admitted, he was released, secured by the Gotham City Police Department. Department officials have no comment on this matter. Credit for drop in COA crime. While the GCPD's newly released crime statistics show an overall rise in crime across Gotham, the number of incidents involving the so-called Children of Arkham have dropped since the mayor of self-appointed enforcement squads have taken to the streets. In a fiery speech on the steps of City Hall, Mayor Dent took credit for the reduction of the COA activity, claiming that the streets of Gotham would be lost without his personal leadership. However, Mayor Dent is not without his critics. Civil liberties activists issued a statement calling Mayor Dent's new policies militaristic and boarding a fascist, or fascist. I think it's called fascist. The state also blamed Dent for the overall rise in crime, suggesting that the mayor enforcement squads contributed to a growing crime, chaos, and fear in Gotham. There is no lie about that. Vicky Vale is missing. Gotham City Police now believe that the missing Gotham Gazette reporter, Vicky Vale, may have been kidnapped by the self-proclaimed leader of the Children of Arkham. In a video statement released late last night on the internet, the mysterious leader claimed to have kidnapped Vale, as well as taking responsibility for a number of criminal activities, including thefts and targeted violence throughout the city. No motive for kidnapping was given, although most assume that some or all of Vale's journalism must have provoked the abduction. The GCPD have urged staff at all major Gotham media outlets to use caution and consider additional security measures. GCPD officer linked to Falcone killing returns to the force. Renee Montoya, the GCPD officer who allegedly shot mob boss Carmine Falcone, returned to duty this week after the GCPD Office of Internal Affairs dropped an investigation. The department found that Sergeant Montoya was not responsible for her actions after finding evidence that she has been drugged against her will. With a powerful mind-altering substance, her assailant has yet to be identified, although police suspect that the Children of Arkham are involved. The scandal around the Falcone killing continues to be the subject of intense interest and speculations. Amid reports that billionaire Bruce Wayne offered to testify in Montoya's defense, it is unknown what, if any, relationship exists between Wayne and Sergeant Montoya. The GCPD continues to investigate a shootout involving Montoya while she was on administrative leave following the Falcone killing. The GCPD refused to comment on Montoya's involvement. However, the district attorney's office told Gazette reporters that Sergeant Montoya isn't suspected of any wrongdoing, because she was not. She was trying to clear her name. Alright guys, we got a couple more minutes.
This is the refined sample of the drug taken from Officer Montoya after she killed Falcone. Here's my DNA before the incident. It seems that the drug attaches itself to specific proteins in the genome structure. If we can modify the drug's molecular structure, we should be able to create a counteragent.
Once you've figured this out, we'll have a working antidote. We can cure others affected by the drug.
No. I wish that were possible. This cure is based on my DNA. It'll only work for me. To cure other people, we'd have to sample and decode the genome structure for each and every person to make them an antidote.
We don't have the time or resources for that.
That's why we were lucky to have mine on file already.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I made an antidote.
That should do it. This needs to be injected directly into the vein to work.
I don't imagine it'll be much fun.
I'm cured!
Hopefully that does the trick.
It'll work, Alfred. Feel better already.
So, what are we going to do now?
First things first, I need to know what Lady Arkham, has been up to while I've been away. Search for all children of Arkham recent activity. The press is reporting that Vicky Vale is missing.
Yes, and obviously the police have yet to find a body. That woman, trying to get the scoop on you, pretending to care. She betrayed you.
I wish things had been different. Maybe I could have gotten through to her.
You always try your best, Bruce. She had her own agenda from the start.
She was playing me the entire time, breaking me down. She wanted me in Arkham. She wanted me to feel what my father had done to all those people.
Bruce.
There were bigger plans than me, Alfred. Batman stopped her at the Skyrail station, and I can't believe that she isn't finding another way to use the drugs.
Well, if that's true, she may be more dangerous than ever.
I know. I met someone in Arkham who gave me a tip on how to find her.
A tip? Do you really think you can trust someone in Arkham Asylum? No offense intended toward your recent time there, of course.
He knew that Vicky Vale was Lady Arkham. No one else has that information.
I suppose that's not something we can ignore, trustworthy or not.
He told me that if I want to know what she's planning, then I should visit her parents' house.
If the Vales still live in Gotham, they should be easy enough to locate.
Got it.
Bruce!
Yeah?
If you do find Miss Vale, please, be careful.
Alright, guys, well... I think it's about time I end this here. We'll leave it for... hopefully Wednesday night. For Wednesday night. Hopefully I'm not too tired for this to happen. So thank you guys for tuning in for the stream. If you guys like the stream or video, press that like button down below. Any comments you have to say, do so in the comments section below as well. And until that next part, guys, this is Lobo King, and I'll be seeing you. Good night, guys.